Yesterday I arrived back in Cape Town as the last passenger on the Worcester Peace train to Pretoria. The end of a journey where 45 survivors of the 1996 Christmas Eve bombing in Worcester travelled by train to meet with Stefans Coetzee in the Pretoria Central Prison. This bombing changed the lives of many in the farming town of Worcester. 4 people were killed, 67 injured, and 4 perpetrators with a racist agenda sent to prison. Since then, the stories of the survivors has been largely forgotten, hidden within South Africa's larger, difficult past. The survivors have requested a meeting where they could tell Stefans of how this horrific event had affected their lives and to hear why he had targeted them. For many of them, the last 16 years have been a struggle with deep grief for the loss of children, family members, and safety. Some survivors are burdened with physical injuries, worsened by high medical bills and reduced capacity to work. By pleading guilty, the perpetrators didn't explain their motives, leaving survivors with unanswered questions. When life is shattered by unexpected violence, such gaps in information may make the process of grieving difficult. When I listened to Stefans on Thursday, I saw myself in him, a white Afrikaner who had to take responsibility for the legacy of 46 years of apartheid violence. When I saw Stefans, I saw Verwoerd, Foster, Botha, and many others standing in front of me in neatly pressed orange uniforms. They were just a few of the people who created the fertile soil for the growth of the hate ideology that motivated the heinous crime that Stefans committed. He is currently paying for his crime, which is more than can be said for those who influenced him. He demonstrated sincere remorse and rendered an unconditional apology. Even de Klerk can learn lessons from him. In planning the trip, the travellers said that they hoped that Worcesterians would be inspired to move forward in the process of healing. Indeed, it took only 2 weeks for ordinary Worcesterians, alongside friends in England and Cape Town, to raise more than 60,000 rand to sponsor 60 people's train journey. In a gesture of acknowledgement, Worcester's Dutch Reformed Church packed buckets of delicious padkos. Surely this speaks to a changing South Africa. Many travellers felt ready to forgive Stefans, and some were not ready, and some remain very angry. It is this complexity that all South Africans need to consider, as the pain remains very deep for many. Stefans offers us a model of wholehearted sorriness. Yet he can only apologize for his own actions. His courageous confession rings hollow when those millions of people who voted for the policies, shaped his beliefs, and taught him his faith remain silent.